So what's going on, guys? My name is Cheshire Automotive and welcome back to the vlog. You join me on another beautiful Thursday evening where we are lucky enough to have something to do and somewhere to be. And just like that, we've arrived at our destination. Ladies and gentlemen, you join me here at another quintessentially English pub. We're here at the Plough and Flail Mobley for the weekly Real Car Dealers of Cheshire Classic Car Meet. Now, it's only around 10 past 6 at the minute. The meet's only just begun, but we've already got a few gems lined up, so I think it's only right that we go around them and take a look. It's a line of English cars for the English locations. Straight up now, we've got the Mini 1275 GT, we've got the Austin Cooper S, we've got the Mini Cooper S, we've got the Mini Van, and we've got the Triumph TR6. So a very, very British lineup of cars to start the event. It's from a British lineup to a German one. Over here we have the vintage 911 Targa, we've got the 911 Turbo S, we've got the VW Corrado, and over here we have the E46 BMW M3. And in this corner we have the first Yank tank of tonight's meet. This is of course a Chevrolet El Camino, a very, very sought after American classic and something you don't see every day. In fact, now that I see that, I don't recall the last time I ever actually saw one of these. Probably was at a show, mind, and quite a long time ago, but very nice to see this example nonetheless. From one Yank tank to another, we now have this classic American US Army Willys Jeep. A stalwart of the Second World War, but still going strong. And next to the Jeep we have this beautiful, what you might call a resto mod of a VW Beetle. A very eye-catching example. And just like that, the Caterham squad have now come amongst us. With the Skittles collection of Caterhams, you might say. And a few more arrivals. We've got the classic VW Polo, we've got the GTI over there, we've got a couple of Morgans as well coming in behind as well. With the Morgan Plus 4 and the freewheeler behind it too. We've got us a little bit of a theme going on here with these next three cars. All looking great in red. We've got the 911 Carrera, we've got the Austin Healey Sprite, not MG Midget, Austin Healey Sprite, and the AC Cobra replica. All looking absolutely stunning together and lined up. We've got a variety of themes going on at this meet tonight. We've got the Caterham section over here, we've got the red car section here, over here we have the Mini section, and moving over here we've got the Porsche section. Now don't quote me on this just yet, but I've been told there might be a couple of special Porsches on tonight, but I'm afraid we're just going to have to wait and see if they turn up, so if they come, they come. Over here is basically the main showground, but we're going to turn our attention to this little area over here where we've got a couple more gems. So to start off, we got the airlifted Volkswagen Beetle. Over here we got one of the 5 E30 BMWs that's turned up tonight's meet. We got the Porsche GT4, and behind the GT4 we got what is one of the best of British. It is in fact the Rolls-Royce Corniche. A very, very beautiful example. As mentioned earlier, we've got a variety of themes that have materialised at the meet tonight, and another one just has, because we've got not just one E30 BMW. If we move over this way, we have not one, not two, not three, but a further 4 examples that have turned up to the meet tonight. I've got to say, this is probably the most of the E30 BMWs that I've ever seen in one place. So yeah, a nice little first for myself. It's worth mentioning at this point that this particular example is not your standard E30 BMW 3 Series. This is in fact the E30 M3 Cabrio, one of only, I believe, 750 examples ever produced. So yeah, a pretty rare car to say the very least, and not something you see every day. The E30 theme continues to grow tonight because in addition to the 5 cars that we have over there, we now have this example over here. Though unlike the other 5 cars that we have here tonight, this one is completely standard and a very clean example too. Just like at the Ferrari event the other week, we've got a great meet full of some beautiful cars, but on top of the beautiful cars we also have a beautiful view with a beautiful sunset. It is small, it only has 3 wheels, but it is an absolute barrel of fun. It is the Morgan Freewheeler. Here's a nice little pairing with the El Camino that we've got here, is this Oldsmobile that's just rolling in. Nice little pairing of vintage Yank tanks right there. The sun is setting, most of the cars are left. It's been a great meet, but it seems it's time to make a move. A great evening with great cars and great surroundings. What more could a car enthusiast ask for? A quick little something earlier in the video, I mentioned about 2 special Porsches that could have been coming to the meet. I had heard from a source that there was supposed to be a 992 GT3 RS and a Porsche Carrera GT that were to come to the meet, but unfortunately they didn't turn up. But who's to say they couldn't come to a future meet? That's something else to look forward to. Another thing I'd like to talk about before concluding this video is that last weekend I had the pleasure of popping into Aston Martin Windsor and checking out the new DB12. The DB12 has been a real area of controversy amongst car enthusiasts because of how similar it looks to the previous DB11 model. I felt the same myself at first, but after seeing the car in person, it's luxurious, it's spacious, it's everything I could possibly want in a car like that, so Aston Martin have done a good job in creating the new car. And now it's that time in the vlog. It's time for me to choose my top 3 cars from the evening. This time round they were the Porsche 911 GT3, the Chevrolet El Camino and the Morgan Freewheeler. You may want to stay tuned in regards to that Morgan Freewheeler. I've had a chat with the owner of it and there's a certain video he may be interested in doing with me in the future. You're going to have to wait and see. Also to come, I've got big plans for this weekend and I'd love you guys to come along with me for that adventure. So be sure to tune in for that. But as usual, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe, go let me know what your thoughts were in the comments below. Go follow me on Instagram, link in the description below, and I shall see you on the next one. See you then.